Arsenal have everything lined up for them to win the league. One, players who have formed a unit, which say, who person win English Premier League now? Apart from the few outliers that we've had in recent times, Leicester and the likes now, it's a process. You work for it. And I think Arsenal are there. You see, what really made me believe that Arsenal are there usually, McCann say, there are a lot of huge scientific things about the game now saying, but the trivial emotional things that usually make the difference. Which, look at the tifo that Arsenal presented before the North London derby. A huge tifo of Tony Adams, Thierry Henry, Odegaard, Saliba, Saka, literally telling them, say, we have come. And we are there and we are going to win the English Premier League this time. Which everything was spot on from Arsenal for in terms of preparation for the game and playing well. Tottenham must spare this season. So I'm going away from home. Now you see I'm record now away from home is good. Because they don't seem to open up. Almost at the shop. No man not begin things say wo be show. Which Arsenal knew that that's what Tottenham must do.
As it Thomas Frank is pragmatic. Especially with our away games.
When he wants to go away.
It is over can Saturday no Ubusam and Manchakra.
Yeah.
I told you say a easy win for Arsenal.
Yeah. When they went there, Arsenal did what they have to do to break down a team that wants to be stubborn in the defense. Overball 4-3-3. Eberechi as the 10. Then they had Leandro Trossard more inside. Left it a branch of friend Bukayo Saka on the other side. Then what they did was that a lot of consistent rotations. You see, say, Declan Rice up in a certain pocket. The next time Ubo wants to Bukayo Saka keep with no. Then Mikel Merino was given some level of a force number 9 to drop centrally, overload the middle, and also build up in zones where he has to be in. So it was total dominance from Arsenal, and Tottenham just did not come to the party from the blast of the whistle. It was excellent Arsenal. I don't know. It is one of the reasons why Arsenal is one of the most dangerous teams in Europe today. Because CSC on Kandom, almost 90 minutes aggressive defending zonal, on defending our spaces, they are almost near perfect at it. Not on show 1-0 with a set piece of Obeyobi. When you want them to open free flow, expand the game, pick up pockets, rotate and find spaces to hurt opponents, Mikel Arteta and Manchester are also as good as that. And Rich, on the night, it was for one man, Eberechi. It was for Eberechi. And I think the dream of coming to Arsenal was beautiful and Rich, Richardo will be a train your story, Imagine if at the end of the day, Eberechi wins the English Premier League trophy in the season when he joined Arsenal.
Young boy about Arsenal.
Yeah.
Arsenal for I don't know, so man believe on him. He left, came back, and now he's the boy.
Yeah, he's an important player. In the absence of Odegaard, he is the central player.
Look, I know I'm ranting about.
Yeah. And imagine that.
London derby, so better three.
Yeah.
Easy.
All of that and gets Arsenal the trophy, gets them over the line. It is going to be a beautiful, beautiful story. I mean, he said, before the game, Mr. Thomas Frank in contest, and I repeat in contest, say about Arsenal players don't know Eberechi. Thomas Frank said, who is Eberechi? In a couple match in Eberechi, showed him who Eberechi is.
I see.
And then Eberechi really delivered, showed master class in his performance over there for team friend Arsenal Football Club. What it means is that on top of the English Premier League, Arsenal with 29 points, Chelsea the second with 23 points. I'll ask you a specific question with Chelsea when we move on. But now Man City echo away to Tyneside, and then they lost in a long time game. I don't Lusu our Tyneside. They lost to team my friend in Newcastle United by 2-1. Good performance from Newcastle for them. Which I think that this game was essentially down to who wanted it most.
But first half, both teams said
a lot of chances.
Almost said
yeah, Newcastle forward were very physical.
But I think keepers in the so did well.
Yeah, good goalkeeper. But you see, for me, the difference was in who wanted it most. And Newcastle showed on the night, said they wanted it most from team my friend of Manchester City on the night. Early kickoff, I told you, don't worry, don't stress. Burnley Tef Mo, Enzo Maresca's Chelsea, easy peasy. Nya fi ni ebi chiri enye kasa senior
game
enye kasa whether enye easy peasy or say at the end of the day Chelsea share enka Chelsea ball no one shine ka be go fi enye ball na ye ka ya se ya pon ntinya akari na it comes down to winning the game, and that's what Chelsea did. That is what Chelsea did. If you get a chance to be a coach, not just tactical touchline, not only Sisan and San, not only Sisan, when Chelsea said he has done the job. Mami Nyama analysis from the time Musa. Chelsea really delicate 2 goals to 0. And
Takashina Oyen, Takashina Mimi Yachew. Takashi Odi,
in the second, whether in news, Chelsea the second. Liverpool to play 400 million this season, or the 11th. And on the ref, you're the second. It's in Yankee Asem. You're Chinese Premier League now. We ask now, my team only move on Chelsea. It's and only a Becca. Any analysis. You say 2 goals to 0. Burnley. I want to go finish to Barcelona, Burnley there, and on Becca, there was no way Burnley was going to beat Chelsea. There was no way. And I'll tell you, me. I've said this before, I'll say it again. There isn't a single manager who would have done a better job than what Enzo Maresca is doing. And your Chelsea now, you bought 1/3 of the season. 12 matches, almost 1/3. Chelsea the second. With a season without Cole Palmer, a season without Liverpool, make sure we Chelsea near team enjoy it. Don't let anybody tell you say na your Burnley and na Burnley for say no. Enjoy the moment, because Chelsea target is not to win the league. Enjoy the winning that you have right now. When it comes, you enjoy the good times that it comes in with. It's Misha game no. I realized that the game was too tactical for my liking, but it was also one of the reasons why I reminded myself say Maresca knows exactly what he's doing. The amount we say Chelsea played this game and refreshed all of the players needed for this week. Chelsea called match Oja Wesley Fofana out of centre backs available Sisian, he is the best and senior most Oja Ofie. Some of them call Burnley. And Obobo tossing Adre Biayo and Chaloba. Makani several times say Chelsea always struggle when he play Chaloba on the left hand side. And Obi Osheboni Bibia will tell you in the first 20-30 minutes, Chelsea was struggling with possession. Most of the times, Mark Kukrea will invest to come and play in the middle of the park to come and receive the ball. It wasn't working. Now, I brought your friend Andre Santos on corner and I bought as a 6. It got to a point where Enzo Maresca knew that no. I mean, dropping Joao Pedro, not Joao Pedro, and Bramber dropping the CB ball, then Kukrea will push up. From there, the game began to open up. The game went on in the first half. A good goal set up by Branch friend Jimmy Bino Gittins. Goal scored by Branch friend Joao Pedro. And then, of course, game over by Pintinga. In the first half, I was worried. So, you need to kill off the game. And kill off game. No? Enzo Maresca still decided not to go on with a Branch friend Moises Caicedo and Manam Bobby. Half time, he took another risk by taking off club captain with James and then bringing on a Branch friend Benoit Bediashile. Later on in the game, took more risk. He up by 1 goal at 88 minutes. For best DM Mbamba close match. He decided to throw on Malo Gusto to play just a few minutes. And only Gusto by. Then got on McGill. Then the Spaniard from the La Masia made the difference on the night, setting up a branch here friend Enzo Fernandez. For me, that was a good game at all fronts. Resting Caicedo, getting Wesley Fofana not to play, resting with James for 45 minutes. Not resting about your friend Estevan Willian, going away to get 3 points in a weekend where Liverpool, Man City, Tottenham Hotspur have all dropped points. A 6-pointer for Chelsea and a very good one for them. Chelsea that's second. The same way, like I was saying, we Chelsea here, just enjoy it. Don't worry yourself with any other thing. Enjoy the moment. Chelsea sham wedding. Just enjoy it and go. Which who Andre Santos?
Hey, Kofi. Patchum to maybe.
How to maybe okay.
Hey, you make it just them.
With the ideas is having okay.
Me dem sit back. Meeting ya mo bra.
The ideas.
Jo mo ma bo bra kasa me dey
okay. This is
so ma me tram baby.
But any chance invite me there. Who Andre Santos ana? Me invite you. invite. That kind of me invite. But who balance them in front with the name? Who are they Santos?
How
did you see the boy? I said number 6. He was the man of the match.
But some many a for coach now for Park and a management of Burnley. I said to Anzembe. I said now I Saturday and boy on.
I Saturday.
Both game we are some coming in the card man.
I didn't at Wazembe.
Was on?
I didn't at Wazembe.
My dear, we manage. My
experience.
Michelle Bonham, my God.
Nasa do not able from academy.
Until I found no.
Oh, you would run a coin. You would have
Mian and Pamuni training grounds. Or Yadi say. Magiu. Mr. Mian and Pamuni free training grounds. Oh, no, you are say a medically and into one of the court. Epe £1 million. Wait. Oh, Yadi back.
With Chelsea at second.
Defensively was
Chelsea at second place. What does it mean?
More dear. More dear. Now the teams now
hey, Chelsea about Liverpool, about Tottenham, about Man United, about teams that is
over to me the money yeah result not to get.
More result.
Man United no.
At the end of the day, that second. That's the ultimate thing. Until somebody say you own it. So
I more by G League nana.
No, that's why I'm telling Chelsea fans they should enjoy it. No, be a new league here. Ask now how long will be do I say. Liverpool crown on the G League in Czech got 400 million last season crown or no crown at 11th. So don't worry yourself about winning league. Chelsea's target is to qualify for Champions League and qualify it easily.
And no any target.
Yes, and qualify it easily for the second season and Amaresca. That's the target.
After spending over 1 billion.
And we'll be spending over 400 million on the 11th. So what can I say now? We have same to give it to you. What do you have next to say? Last season by this time, between the 22nd of November through to 22nd December to February side on, Chelsea had just 10 points in almost 6 games. So it's that time we be in the last season Chelsea. No more title chart, Chelsea budget. Then Chelsea fans focus on the things that they didn't need to focus on. It plummeted. Nothing of I say. There's nothing like that. Okay. The team is still a young team. Show time now. The team is still a young team, and then they work through it. Things are going to go on well. I think I need to give special mention to our branch friend Robert Sanchez. A lot of goalkeepers who do less will get credit for doing nothing. And now Okipi the third clean sheet in a row. And even in a season where Chelsea centre backs, no senior ones, no almost a Sunday Biano. He has still managed to keep the post very well for them. This week, Burnley the next one against Football Club Barcelona at Stamford Bridge, and the other one against the league leaders Arsenal, Stamford Bridge. I'm very, very interested. Rich, what's going on with Liverpool?
Yeah, it's a move. Look, man, should give me to be honest with you. I didn't watch.
Well, I did watch.
I'm man should be.
Yeah.
And see, me wanna I'm years no. I'm go check it score line. Me be me up now. 3-0.
Yeah.
And me be enyana.
What do you just
I don't know me refresh my idea na me ni. Me refresh na some the same score line. 3-0 against Liverpool. I like how Nottingham Forest and Shell Liverpool baby Anfield.
Yeah.
3 unanswered goals. This is not Liverpool.
So when you say there's no Liverpool, what do you mean there's no Liverpool? What are the problems?
No, the Liverpool in especially this season. I don't know. Something is missing.
Is it something that is missing or there is too much of something? Because in China, no man bro so and quite any in China is too so any so you need a balance of the salt.
Sometimes you say a dozen should be breathing yet.
In China, and China they are
already beyond over 20 so a baby but in chem a bad day. They said almost starting season 9 then.
Almost starting season 9 already. But said no can we all said that we all said they make us 10-year renovations.
So one or 2 years.
The things that they are doing and yet sustainable. The things that they were doing were not sustainable, which I felt Mekai in the transfer window. I told you, say Liverpool needed more of a midfielder in my opinion.
Sure.
Than the many attackers that they were buying. I also felt at the
time. The front vet by.
Yes, that kind of midfielder. I want somebody who was good plus a 6.
Okay.
Florian Wirtz they were 10, just like Szoboszlai. McAllister alone with Gravenberch last season we mentioned yes Gravenberch was one of the best players, but to be real top as a DM you need the consistency of performances. And Gravenberch this time the performance have taken a nosedive. He's not protecting the backline wall again. The pair of Ibu Konate and Virgil van Dijk looks to be questionable for a very long time.
Sharp.
Yeah, plus, which I think Anna Slot is trying to lump sum everybody together in the team.
Okay.
Because, which Ishak and Ekitike want to start the season here.
Ekitike.
So why do you always want to start Alexander Ishak? Play is Ekitike.
Me who say Scanner. Scanner on the door Ekitike. Sorry, Ishak no. No. And people even question Liverpool say they ain't in our terms can't say they are quarter striker and never bench. It doesn't make sense. So your coach and you're close to the team, you'll be forced to start the guy. I think
Liverpool performance
in 1 minute and I am fan rap Real Madrid. I'm going to be Chelsea.
Was
is it Madrid for no they are contemplating that be Alonso man.
Oh, just because you played one draw against.
No, I'm say any game.
In the last 3 games, Madrid have not
game
won.
management.
Yeah, in the last 3 games, 1 loss, 2 draws for Madrid. They have not won. Same with El Clasico. Madrid form have not been good at all. But Rich, I don't think it comes down to that. I think that yes, teams beat to say Elche, they are very stubborn. Maybe I catch you over the weekend say Elche this season. One of the teams were stubborn, power here Elche side. They are very stubborn when you play against them. Madrid just have to grow into it. I think these are some of the games where they struggled a little bit to find momentum and then finish up games. It was almost take a money 1-1 and then able to focus a second goal. Yeah. So it almost killed them. But what I like about Madrid is that they kept on coming. Now Barca knows I got just 1 point in it. Omoye Jumano against over the week against Team Friend Athletic Club, like we said, it was always going to be an easy peasy for Tima. Your friend, the football club Barcelona. Oh, Rich. Also, Mami Fancy and from
Champions League or Chenentino.
More quotes Kakrebi. My time is up, so I won't mention it. Michelle, we take his screenshots and also go on Fiifi Manfred, Twitter, Facebook, Nhyira for any games for the Champions League.
All right, thank you, Fiifi Manfred, Namate, Nenkano.